think that the New American Bible uses a different philosophy of translating sort of the sentences that are more close to the letter than compared to other older versions of Julian.
Not entirely. Within the scale of Bible translation, the New American Bible is very literal. It's probably not as literal as the RSV, but it would be wrong to say they're just trying to give the sense of it. They did try to be quite literal. And it's not as literal as other Bible translations, it would be wrong to say.
So I'm just thinking of, I heard that somewhere.
I think you've done this.
I think that this is kind of colloquial.
Yeah.
I think the New American Bible has a different meaning than the That's makes sense. Go ahead, Richard.
Hey, yeah, sorry, but just as like a follow-up, and maybe I've been reading too many of the New American Bible notes. But like, just to provide an example, it's like, I think, and somebody can jump in and correct me if I'm wrong and tell me that it's like, authoritatively taught after this Genesis. But like, just as an example, like, I think there's that like, intelligent Orthodox Catholics can disagree about the dating and authorship of like all parts of Genesis as it currently exists, and as it canonically exists. I think that's true. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong about that. And if that's true, then it's interesting to me that the Catechism says that in order for us to interpret Genesis correctly, it's important for us to have like historical accuracy on a thing that I think is probably going to be very difficult to historically prove just based on how long ago the book was written. Now, personally, I've never found that to be a problem because I think there's just so much you can take from all the other Testament scriptures without agonizing over it literally too much. And I think that's a fairly patristic understanding of Genesis as well. But I think that's what I was getting at when I was like asking about, is it a problem the way the Catechism currently talks about it? Because I do believe, once again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe there's some books in the Bible where there's not necessarily consensus, even among Orthodox Catholics, on who wrote it.
Yes, and the important thing about Genesis and what is the religious message? Is that the intention of the author is not to teach science or even though we're not right about that, it's to teach a religious message that's important. And to us, the Protestantism focuses very much on the Old Testament, whereas Catholicism focuses on the New. And so all this discussion about the authorship and the historical meaning, etc., of Genesis, not that doesn't spend much mental energy on it. Yeah, I'm sure eventually, sometime, they're going to do that. But the main focus is the New Testament and what is the Genesis? Well, there's one God, creator of heaven and earth, all is king and nation, and that's the important. However, my own experiences, I've been reading about scientists who say at the core of every reality is really light. What does Genesis say? The first thing he created was the light of the reality. So I think there's more connection in the study so far, but as you say, the main focus is the religious message in the New Testament. And that Jesus is the new Moses.
I'd like to point out, I don't think you hold a position that says you can only understand the Bible after 1900 or so. That basically says that everybody before that didn't understand the Bible, and not on the basis of the Spirit.
That's why there's continuity.
One thing about authorship is that I think there's a very Father Mitch Papwa on Scripture and Tradition has been talking about the book of Isaiah for some time now. And he
sort of says that there's probably up to 3 different authors, that all of whom belong to an Isaiah school. So there was the original Isaiah who lived in the 8th century BC, maybe, I don't know, a little bit to 7th century BC. But then there's the Deutero and Tertiary, or whatever, Isaiah who wrote within the thought and spirit of the Isaiah school, and all of it put together constitutes the book of Isaiah. And that's being presented EWTN on Sunday mornings. So particularly Deutero Isaiah will have, we talk about the time of the Babylonian captivity, which happens long after the original Isaiah has died. I don't think we can possibly port that to the New Testament and say First Timothy was written by the Pauline school, because the Pauline school, the school goes on to many generations past the apostolic generation. So I can see getting, accepting what's John Hahn, Father Mitchell has to say about the authorship of Isaiah, but I am not in the same sense willing to concede that, oh yeah, this is all New Testament because it's written by the Pauline school and it may have continued on for another 100 years. So I don't know, that's like, in my view, I'm distinguishing the Old from the New Testament that way.
The Catholic believes in the root apostolic church. The apostolic church means Christianity. It means descended from the apostles. Protestants don't accept that. They don't stop at the death of the apostles. They're not apostolic.
Josh, or anyone else but you, would be done. Dive in. I'm serious. Glad to see you raise your hand.
I just want to note that the whole interpretation thing, as we talked about the Dino Constitution the last time, and there's the notion of coherence. So we have problems with interpreters come out with presuppositions and failure to understand the point of coherence. So what the church has taught is the lens through which all these interpretations need to be seen. So if you note that contradicts or takes to run counter to what the church has taught, you know that there's a problem. So we get that is of course there's analogy of faith, that's coherent, that's not self-time. So that's something to keep in mind when we go into that.
Thank you.
And with that, the end of the
Yeah, we're done and thank you, Father, for we're done. And what I want you to do is turn to your Dominican Idaho /prayer. Go to the bottom of the page of the Father we do this. They're both Dominican in my mind. DominicanIdaho.org/prayer. Bottom of the page. There's a link there. When you're ready, stand.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, through the intercession of Saint Dominic and Saint Margaret of Porto, descend upon you and remain with you forever.
Amen.